Well, hello there, folks. It's Larry. You may remember me from such podcasts as this one, The Minute in the Mud. 3 weeks ago, I asked you to start submitting your ideas for Mosaic Experiment 2026's theme. Then I reminded you a week later. And then, unceremoniously, that submission page closed a week after that. Are we sensing a pattern yet? Well, we got 13 submissions in that time, and I gave the MOrg a week to mull it over and vote for their top 5 out of that baker's dozen so we could turn it around back over to you in the community to pick what our theme is this year. Sadly, my submission for a Larry theme didn't make the cut, but just barely. Maybe I got rid of Corvus too soon. Oh well. Anywho, without further ado, the themes you will be voting on for this year's Mosaic Experiment are... Drum roll, please. Drum roll. I said drum roll! What, do we not have a friggin' drum roll in the budget this year? Whatever. The themes you will be voting on are... Oh, now we get a drum roll. What kind of circus are we running here? All right, that's good. Enough. I said cut it out. Drums courtesy of Bryce Leafman using Cooperman Nick Portella, number 10 General Drumsticks. We get it, Bryce, you drum! Oh, for fuck. I swear. The themes you will be voting on are... The Ridiculous Revolution. Come one, come all, clowns, critters, and creatures of day and night. Join us for the Ridiculous Revolution, the living circus where silliness becomes protest and participation is essential. Simply by showing up, you are a part of the problem. Defying, disrupting, and dismantling showed us how to use our power, and this is our opportunity to keep that rebellious spirit alive. Clowning, in its many forms, is a statement of peaceful yet powerful resistance. By unleashing the silly together, we gather in temporary community to voice our unrest and build collective strength through play, creativity, and shared effort. Through this co-creation, we become a living spectacle where laughter is resistance and absurdity exposes truth. Respect consent, care for each other, be ridiculous on purpose. I like that one. Cascade. A cascade is the sacred surrender of many small currents into one shared descent, like a waterfall, where separate streams of thought, intention, and vision gather among like-minded souls, then spill together into motion. It is the moment when ideas, once held in individual vessels, tip forward in trust, falling side by side until they become a collective force, sometimes building things of beauty, sometimes plunging into the unknown, yet always shaping something larger than any single drop could imagine. I like that one too. Fraught with whimsy. Pause. Breathe. Set aside the weight you've been carrying for so very long for just a few brief moments. Now stick out your tongue. When everything seems at its darkest, we can let it consume us in a downward spiral, or we can look up to the stars and see ourselves in them. Shining little beacons of wonder and hope, burning brightly to hold that darkness at bay. The act of play feeds our inner child, that little glimmer that lives in all of us, no matter our age. And like the distant stars, the more we feed that child, the brighter that glimmer will shine. Letting go of the burdens we torment ourselves with from time to time in order to be silly is an act of rebellion against the mechanizations of subjugation. Ridiculousness is encouraged. The fool is celebrated. We rejoice in the loony, the farcical, and the nonsensical. Laugh, play, be silly, be wrought with whimsy. for we must remain whimsical to survive the horrors of this world. I like that one as well. Alright, let's see here. The unsent invite. The forest is defined as much by its empty clearings as by its standing wood. There is a deep power in the spaces where a seed was meant to fall, but the wind carried it elsewhere, or where a branch reached out for a neighbor and found only the air. This season, we gather under the banner of the unsent invite to look at the hidden energy of the unspoken and the unintended. We are exploring the ghosts of our intentions and the letters held close to the chest and the calls for connection that were met with a ringing silence. It is a theme for those who are ready to sit in the mystery of the gap and look at the structural beauty of what almost was. We are looking at the archives of the unexpressed and the hidden roots of the stories that were never allowed to bloom. This is an invitation to consider the weight of the silence and how we navigate a landscape where the most important information is the bit that went missing. This is a call to honor the messengers who got lost and the recipients who are still waiting. We are tending to the garden of the unsent and the ignored, while trusting that even a broken connection has a place in the larger history of the woods. This year, we find the magic in the maybe, and the beauty in the things we were told to keep private. I like that one as well. But you guys put in some good themes this year. Last one. Mind matters. Our mindset determines our reality. Our perspectives are shaped by our experiences. New experiences broaden the lens through which we view the world. The practice of immediacy invites each of us to grow and change. An understanding of others' perspectives broadens our own and contributes to a shared reality that we can shape together. Defracture our shared reality through shared understanding. Change your mind and you change your world. Wow, yeah, you guys put in some good themes this year. Anyway, the voting form can be found at www.mosaic.com/2026-theme-voting. And you have until Saturday, May 9th at 11:59 p.m. to cast your vote and pick the theme for Mosaic Experiment 2026. So don't say I didn't warn you. Last thing I want to deal with is somebody upset about a theme that got voted in when they didn't even bother to participate in choosing it. Ah! Furthermore, read the form instructions before voting. You may select one theme for each choice. Do not select the same theme multiple times in an effort to skew the ranked choice voting results. If I get an email with your votes on it and it's all just the same theme, I'm using it as a cage liner. Ah! All right, that's it. Go vote. I need a cigarette.